For this final segment of Community Focus presented by the Friends of MCTV, we welcome Matt Thomas, the production director, and Kevin LeDuc, the production assistant for the Midland Community Television Network. Gentlemen, and I use that term loosely, there have been many changes at MCTV since its inception. So what are some of the changes that are currently in the works? Matt?
Let's see, at MCTV, we are here to share your story. So we have all sorts of new things coming up for nonprofits and individuals. Specifically for nonprofits, we have some new services we're going to offer, like 30-second PSAs, just kind of a quick synopsis of what your organization does. And we'll have, we call them mini documentaries, like three minutes or so, that gives a little more in-depth, but it also provides a outlet for people to kind of see what your organization does. For new nonprofits that come and see us here at MCTV, we can offer an annual multi-camera production. And so if you have an event either here at the library or on location somewhere, we can provide staff and resources to do a multi-camera production for that on a once-a-year basis or so. Recently, we have a podcast channel. So for individuals and nonprofits that come in and do a talk show or any really other style show, and you think it would bode well as a podcast, we can make that happen too.
You mentioned the PSAs and then the 3-minute segments. That would be something produced by staff.
Yes.
For obviously with input from the organizations. Would you also encourage an organization to become trained to be able to do some of these things themselves?
Absolutely. We would love to have nonprofits and individuals come in and take our training, which has been newly revamped.
So tell us about that, Kevin.
Yeah, certainly. The training's changed a lot. So now we've actually condensed it. It's 1 3-hour training, and we offer multiple different dates now. We understand that Saturdays aren't always opportune for everybody. So now we're offering evening opportunities, we're offering afternoon opportunities, and we're offering the traditional Saturday morning opportunity. But really with that condensing down to 3 hours, we're able to kind of fit the lifestyle of our user and get them in here whenever fits best for them, because we understand that if nonprofits are wanting to take the training, they might want to do it throughout their workday. If individuals are wanting to take the training, they might work nights. They might work out best coming in on a Saturday morning. So we really try to condense that training down into 3 hours and touch all facets of our production process here at MCTV and really show you what we're all about.
Now, is that 3-hour training the only training, or is that the introductory training, and then beyond that you have editing and some other different training which are on a sort of an as-needed basis?
We actually only have one now, and we've really broke that up into 3 components. I always like to say we have pre-production, production, and post-production, and that's similar to how the training is now too. So in your first phase, you're going to learn a lot about MCTV, what we're all about, what we value, and how we like to service this community. And then in the next phase, you're going to learn more about our production, how to work cameras in our studio, how to work field equipment, and then we're going to wrap it all up at the end and show you how to edit and show you a little bit about how to fill out forms to get your show on the air or your show on YouTube or your podcast up or wherever it may be, and also give you options for duplication. And we're just trying to give you as much as we can so we can get you up running, and staff is here to help after that every step of the way anyway. So we find that it's been great, and we've had a lot of really good feedback thus far.
Great. Well, Matt, what are some of the technology changes that either are implemented or are about to be implemented that we can look forward to?
Technology is ever changing, and at MCTV we're trying to stay on the forefront of technology, and we have, as he mentioned, our edit suites they're state-of-the-art iMacs that we use with Final Cut Pro, and we have all of our equipment's HD now. We have 5 HD camcorders that we can check out to the public, and our control room and studio are now fully HD as well.
You mentioned earlier the podcast, but that's an audio service as well. Are there other audio services that you have in mind or already in place?
Podcast is really where we were heading with that. We also have a new YouTube channel, and for our community we can do our video online, and that puts it on the city's website, but it also gives us the availability to put it on YouTube. And with that, we can also potentially go live with YouTube. We're with the Candidates Forum, actually with the League of Women Voters, we've gone live with them from our studio, and we're planning on doing that later this month as well.
So live on YouTube also, is Facebook, live on Facebook a possibility, or?
It sure is in certain circumstances, yes.
So, and this is something that you've all, with the live on YouTube, you already used that, so
Yes.
it's been a success.
It's been a success, and it has gone over really, really well with the people that have come in and asked for that.
With the changing landscape in cable and satellite and all the different things, how has that affected how you approach your users and what you can offer? Years ago, they were pretty limited. Now you've got a lot of things. Does that the idea being put MCTV kind of in the first stop, and you can either handle or help with just about anything?
Right, MCTV is always trying to be relevant. We want to be in people's mind when it comes to production, and for whether any of the video services that they would like, and including audio services too. But really, we're trying to be right there so that people, the first thing they think of is, oh, I could do something on YouTube. I should get a hold of MCTV and see what they can help.
I think I spoke with Matt a little bit earlier today, and we were talking a little bit about the changing landscape and technology. So when television first came out, and then they introduced stations like ours, these public access stations, it was really a breath of fresh air. It was the first spot people could really come and tell their story and cut through all the bull that surrounds it. Because beforehand, I think television, it became very inundated with stuff that's very commercial. Everybody's trying to sell you something. But we provide you a forum where you can come in and just tell your story in the most effective manner possible. And I think YouTube and podcasting was cool when they were first introduced as well. But now they're becoming more inundated with those things. So we're really just trying to provide citizens in Midland a super unique facility where they can get everything all under one roof and tell their story the way they want to and communicate with their audience the way their audience wants to be communicated with. And we're trying to basically take the same approach with YouTube and podcasting that the station has always took with television. And I think we're really excited about it.
Well, one of the things that has been mentioned to me is that if they, for example, the segments we do here on Community Focus, when we're through with that, those are available as a YouTube segment for the sponsoring organization, and it's a relatively professional production, better than with your phone taking something.
Right.
And it can be used in a very positive way, and all it costs them in effect is their time and effort to be a guest. And that's the kind of thing that I think that we're headed in that direction, where someone, it'd be nice if they take the training and do it in the job, but again, there's MCTV allows the use of the facilities and the staff to make a very professional presentation at those different levels.
Of course, yeah, story's always king, and everyone seems to have a camera in their pocket now, and you see a lot of footage that goes viral online, and a lot of it goes viral because of the story that's being told, but it looks shaky, or it doesn't have that production value.
Right.
We're trying to provide you with an opportunity to really get some great production you won't be able to get at home. There's stuff in this facility that most people do not have in their house. I'd say almost everyone. So we're really providing you with a professional experience.
Okay, now where can our viewers get more detailed information about these changes and what is happening and what's been happening, what's going to happen at MCTV?
They can go to our website, which is www.cityofmidlandmi.gov/MCTV, or they can call us at 837-3474, and as always, they can follow us on Facebook.
And they can visit.
Oh, absolutely. Come visit us in the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library. We're on the lower level.
Well, thank you, Matt. Thank you, Kevin, for joining us, telling us about the changes here at MCTV.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
We're glad that you joined us for the October installment of Community Focus. We've learned about some useful, informative, and educational activities that we can all look forward to in Midland area in the coming weeks. The Community Focus program is just one of many activities of the Friends of MCTV, activities that continually support and promote our local cable access television station. If you'd like to join Friends of MCTV or learn more about our organization, you can like us on Facebook, email us at friendsofmctv@gmail.com, or call or visit the MCTV studio in the lower level of the Grace A. Dow Memorial Library. And remember, if your club or nonprofit organization would like to join us at this table in the months to come, you can find our application online at MCTV section of the city website, or you can visit MCTV in person to submit an application. We'd love to have you be a part of Community Focus.